How am I doing on prediction number two? Well, I'd say I'm doing eh. It's okay. Like it's not great, it's not terrible, it's eh. So given all the cool stuff I've been talking about, why am I saying my prediction is eh? Well, there's two sides of the coins here. On the one hand, there has been a lot of great progress with respect to infrastructure stuff. Just in this presentation, I have showed you three super cool pieces of infrastructure that did not exist 4 years ago. So the proof of sale mechanism didn't exist 4 years ago. I predicted it 4 years ago. I described it 4 years ago, but it didn't exist 4 years ago. The second thing I showed was the N Bitcoin library, which is a really great tool for getting devs, like regular non-blockchain devs, up and running with implementing cryptocurrency transactions into average everyday applications, which is super cool. And the third thing that I demonstrated is like modern, super sleek, super easy to use, non-custodial mobile wallets, which make like cryptocurrency transactions extremely accessible for just anyone who has a phone. But there are other super cool things I didn't even talk about, like Smart BCH is a contracts platform that's built on top of Bitcoin Cash. Like shuffled Bitcoin Cash is, or Cash Shuffle is like a way to wash Bitcoin Cash if you're doing drugs and stuff and trying to hide money. Like that exists too. Like and even more than just the infrastructure stuff. Like even at the protocol layer for Bitcoin Cash, there are regularly scheduled upgrades to the Bitcoin Cash network. They used to do them once every 6 months. Now they're once every year. Basically, it has been an uninterrupted stream of really good news surrounding Bitcoin Cash for the last 4.5 years. It's just been, everything's been awesome. But I said, that's on one hand. On the other hand, adoption has been it has been disappointing to me, the level of adoption that we have seen so far. When I first got into cryptocurrency, I said, it's amazing. Like it's so much better than everything else by a long shot. The whole world will be using this in 5, maybe 10 years. And it hasn't happened. Like I exist in a state of sort of perpetual puzzlement where I'm like looking at the world and I'm saying like, hey, there's a long list of serious problems that we could solve right now if we switched to cryptocurrency. So what's the holdup? Like, what are we doing? Why are we not doing this? And I understand like change is scary. Like change is, even change for the better, people are often uncomfortable with it. And I don't want to create the impression that Bitcoin Cash is just some slob coin that no one's using for anything. Like Bitcoin Cash processes like $5 billion worth of transactions every day. It is a top 5 coin in terms of the amount of value settled on chain. But my question is, why isn't it $5 trillion? Why is it only like a paltry 5 billion when it solves so many problems? Why aren't people using it? Now, part of the problem, and this is true, part of the problem is the entire narrative surrounding cryptocurrency has been so thoroughly perverted from what it used to be. In my day, in the good old days, the glory days, everyone in the space was like, we're going to change the world. This is a revolution. We are going to fix so many problems that exist that are caused by fiat money and all the legacy systems that are involved in moving it around. And today, like most of the people in the cryptocurrency space, it's just a giant gambling game where you try to predict which pointless, utility-less, animal-themed nothing coin is going to be mentioned next by Elon Musk or whatever Twitter crypto influencer we're talking about. And I think that's really unfortunate. I'm trying to do my part to say to the world, like, hey, this is really awesome. It's really useful, and try it out. Look how cool it is. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I think eventually reality will catch up with this, and projects that don't do anything will just be replaced by projects that are awesome. And Bitcoin Cash is awesome.